Investors.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Eddie in Boca Raton. Hey, Eddie, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Good, good. It is a treasure to have TFNN every hour during the trading day, to be there to help you, to guide you, and even to give you some peace of mind, or like that somebody else is there with you while you're trading this crazy market, either up or down.
Well, listen, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here, because we wouldn't be out here, folks, if we didn't have all you guys, gals, tigers and tigresses as clients. And, you know, the market teaches you every single day, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Don't take anything personally. The truth is personal to you. Your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It's no one's truth but your own. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials trading up 213 points. You get the NASDAQ up 520. S&P's up 75. Gold contract up $37.80, trading at $17.15 an ounce. You get silver up 80 cents, $26.04 an ounce. Light sweet crude down $1, $64 flat. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note up 14 ticks, 132.10. The 30-year up a full point at 157.25. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down 388 ticks, trading 91.925. The Euro's at 119. The yen is out here at 108.44, and the British pound's at 139 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, we were talking about flipping into a consolidation. We get a consolidation. That's the bottom line, folks. Bottom line, you talk about fast, furious correction. Yeah. Well, guess what? Very small in the S&P. Fast, furious, no two ways about it. You get the SPY right now up $7.68. You're at 389. This is going for the highs, folks. So you broke the downtrend. Highs a game right now, 394. If we do go over to the Dow Industrials, that hit a new all-time high yesterday. It's laying right at that high up here today. It looks to me like it's going to close at an all-time high. NDX 100. You're going to love the NDX, man. Just depending on how long you've been in the marketplace. This is the personality of the NDX. You get the three Qs are up $13.46. Bottom line is that when you take a look at this, what you're going to see is that, you know, the NDX, fast, furious on the way down, no two ways about that, comes all the way back to the November 2nd. Now, if you take a look at this, folks, okay, this is when you put price and volume together. If you have my book, The Art of Time in the Trade, you know, basically that's how I look at markets. This thing came right down to that, and it came down after you get a huge amount of selling. Bottom line, the rejected lower price. Start moving higher yesterday. We'll see where the NDX can go. I suspect that the NDX is going to get a little flack at the 1330 area. But markets want higher price. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? This is absolutely a classic inside the gold market, folks. The bottom line, you know, the gold market basically hammers people on the way down, gets greed and fear on the way up, and, you know, right when you think that, hey, man, it's all over, guess what? That's when the turns take place. Bottom line is that you get the gold contract up $37. You get volume behind the move. We go take a look at a few of the gold equities for the Tigers and Tigresses out here. We start with the GDX. Bottom line is that the GDX, if you happen to be into candlestick charting, okay, this is about as cool as you get. You get an island bottom. And what happens with an island bottom, folks, or an island top, the more days that it basically has taken to form, the stronger, this is the theory, the stronger that it is. In this particular case, we get 7 days of trading, which is one beautiful thing. That's the first part. Second part gets actually more intriguing. And what the second part is, if we take a look at this and you see how this is set up, we broke the downtrend, and we'll see whether it's going to be a break with conviction, but you broke the downtrend. That's saying the GDX now, we're at $32.56. That is saying that, hey, guess what? That's going to start making the run up to this $39. Now, let's go to the bond market, because it's so cool, man. You got to put all these together. But this is, all these turns are taking place simultaneously. And if you happen to be in the metals market, you're going to start learning just the dollar and the bond market, because in both cases, they're crucial to the metals market. We get over and we take a look at the bond market. What you're going to see out here, you get the 10-year up 14 ticks. Bottom line, you're off the lows. We're going to need follow-through. There's no two ways about that. You're going to need the follow-through, but you get the start. That's what you have out here. And what we have had inside the note and bond market, let me bring it back up here. You have had the test with tremendously lighter volume. When you get the test with tremendously lighter volume, folks, okay, that's the first part of looking at an equity, a currency, not a currency because we don't have volumes on currencies, commodities that, okay, these things are almost ready to go. Then you get a follow through like that, you have some real action. King dollar, and King dollar is going to tie it up. We go take a look at King dollar. What you have with King dollar came up to the 92,500 area. That's exactly what we were talking about yesterday, man. Bottom line, at 92,500, you have a seller. And it's almost like, when you take a look at this chart, it's like, this is almost like a classic. This is like a Monet that you put up and say, okay, where can we go? We go here. It was just enough higher that you could absolutely speculate that, hey, man, this whole turn in the dollar is going to go a lot higher. Well, the bottom line, it hasn't. It flipped around out here today, and inside the dollar, you are also going to want to be basically looking for follow-through on the way down. If we go over to the euro, we take a look at the euro. The euro, this is a classic. Euro came right back. It actually went under its breakout area. Yeah, it did. It went under its breakout area. The breakout area that I'd be talking about on the euro is December 1st. Now, that number is 119.27. Once you get back inside 119.27, we are at 119.03. That also is going to put you in the higher range. We go to the British pound. We take a look at the British pound out here. What we have inside the British pound right now is trading at 139. And in that particular case, the 139 number, that was a very shallow retracement. That wants to go back to its highs. And then you get over to the yen. And as we get over to the yen, what you're going to see with the yen, that gave it up in spades. 109.23. You're at 108.47. That's a beautiful thing, folks. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading up 205. You get the Nasdaq up 534. S&Ps are up 75. If we go inside that NDX 100, folks, taking a look at the strength versus the weakness, you got to love it, man. Volatility is your best friend out here. You get Tesla up 19%, Peloton's up 13%, Pinduoduo is up 12.5%, and Baidu's up 11.5%. Taken away from it, you get Fox down 4, Marriott's down 1. Nothing heavy there, no doubt about it. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Tuesday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, Basil has an outstanding show here every trading day, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter. And you talk about riding the wave, man. Check it out. I mean, you know, the NASDAQ, folks, I believe if I look back, you know, you're talking, I think I can basically go probably about 20 years, man, before you're going to see a NASDAQ composite, this is, going up 4% in one day. If you'd like to get Basil's newsletter, very easy to do. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to go right under newsletters. You're going to see the opening call on the left-hand side. You're just going to hit the banner of the opening call. You're going to hit subscribe. Basil's newsletter, you're going to be able to get for 1 month for $149, 6 months for $695, which is a savings of $199 or 22%. 1 year for $1195, which is a savings of $593 or 33%. Now, they all come, folks, with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So as you're test driving this, the bottom line is that you don't have to just go for a month. You go for 6 months, you go for a year. Basil has a huge amount of archives to have you understand how the Chapman wave works, how markets work, inside of the page when you hit the newsletters. Okay, so you're getting more than a newsletter. You're getting a newsletter. You're really getting a full book of riding that wave. Basil Chapman, what's going on?
Well, if ever we thought that the stock market couldn't provide any excitement, huh? Wow.
I'll tell you, man, the NASDAQ, we've been doing this for a while, and this is just how the NASDAQ loves to trade, man. I mean, it's vicious on the way down, but when it turns, man, it turns like on spades. And every time, Basil, I hear that the growth stocks are done, it's like, you know what? It's like, what, we're not going to grow anymore?
Well, the interesting thing is that there are always consolidations, but what happens is that leadership is the leadership of the technology of the age. As long as I can remember, the high beta stocks at some point always lead the market up. And I think that's what we see. Now, of course, there is a divergence here because the semiconductors have stalled. They have stalled for a reason.
Oh, yeah, they
because of the shortage.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that's going to affect the market. But you're absolutely right with the cues. But this is very interesting. So in the Chapman way, we're always looking for the most identifiable low bar. It isn't always identifiable, but most of the time we're able to get it. And we look for at least 4 higher peaks to a peak D, alphabetized sequentially. It can go E, F, and G. But it's really, in a buy mode, we should at least get a peak D. And let me just explain what we're looking at here. So as I've been on with you, let me just move this away. So the left side chart is the Dow daily. This is the Dow weekly, and here's the Dow monthly. So what I'd say to you was, we've been along the Dow in one form or another from March 23rd. I can't believe it's almost a year already from that low.
Yep.
So we got options in the day of the low, and then we kept them for quite a while, but very shortly after that, about a week later, we got the Dow Diamonds, and that's what we still have, because I was anticipating that if this is going to be a really big move, we will just keep watching the monthly chart, and if I get a confirmation the monthly chart has gone from a buy signal to a buy mode, the implication, it's just an implication, but it's amazing how many times it happens, there should be at least a 4th highest peak D. So let me go through what we've got. In the weekly chart, last week when I was talking to you, I said, something's wrong with this chart. We've got a peak C in the weekly chart of the Dow. All the others have got to at least a D, but it's just so unlikely that the Dow will make a peak, a serious peak, unless it gets to the D. Something's wrong with this picture, so we're going to remain long. We did have some put options, managed to make a little money there. Actually, last Thursday, we were up 100% on the day with our options. But you know what happens with options? You can't get out of them until 9:30 the next morning. So it was that huge turnaround overnight. So we got out, we made, I think, 20% instead of 100%. But, I mean, that's okay. But that's the only way we've been getting short is not through stocks, because this is, as you said, this is a vicious market. The turnarounds are really quick. So now let me show you what happened. Yesterday, with that big spike to the upside, it went above the 32,009 daily peak E at the 24th of February, after plunging down to 30,547 3 days ago. Whoops, we're all the way back, makes a new high. But look what happened. Finally, I've got that leg D in the weekly chart. So now I can look at the market in a little different way. I can say, okay, now we've got to see, is this, for me, I'll just make it clear. I want to see a snap through 32,000, these millennium levels, 30,000, 31,000. We were just went, you remember how quickly we went right through 30,000 and right through 31,000. Well, 32,000, I said, it's going to be really a little different, because 32,000, I want confirmation that we are closing nicely above that 32,000 level to say we're not just visiting, we're here to stay. So second day in a row, the day's young. We've got 25 minutes to go. Anything can happen in this market. But so far, yesterday's high, we closed well below 32,000. Today's high was 32,150. It extended that high. It's the only index that's gone to an all-time high, 32,150. And so far, we're at 32,000 it's changing, 32,002. So I'm going to be watching that. And one of the reasons is I don't really know what this count is in the daily. It could be a continuation of the previous pattern in a V-shaped formation that goes to an F, and then you've got to be careful. or it could be a brand new A, and all the signs from on the Friday's market turn around into Thursday's sharp move down, and then Friday's that had all the signs of capitulation, but we didn't go far enough in the VIX index. So I'm watching this closely. What's so nice about this is that, and then just quickly, I want you to say, now because of the extent of March going into leg C extended, leg C, in other words, it isn't a peak, it's a leg C, that is great. Now we know that even in 2021, there should be a leg D. So any pullback, we should still make higher highs. But what's nice here is we're looking at a rotation into different sectors. It's giving us an opportunity to go into sectors that we had avoided for a little while. So I'm looking forward to this.
And folks, very easy to get Basil's newsletter. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to go into newsletters. You're going to see the opening call. You just hit subscribe. Basil, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Tom. You too.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den trading room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up $1.79. You get the Nasdaq up 530. S&Ps are up 72. Let's go to our man Mark in Fort Collins. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Doing really well, thank you.
Cool, man. So
I'm in several of these gold and silver ETFs. I'm in the SLV, the GLD, and the GDX.
Okay.
So good day today.
Yeah.
The thing that's got me concerned is this bounce we're getting almost to a T, all of them are going up in this current bar into bars that have about twice the amount of volume. How concerning is that to you?
Well, here, let's do it one by one. We'll want to start with the GDX, okay? Because that would the SI. Well, yeah. Let me start with silver. Silver's gonna lead this way here. If we start with the SIL, folks, okay, which is the Silver Miners ETF. What you're gonna see out here is that the bottom line. You did the test. You did everything you need, and just as Mark is saying, yeah, you're definitely going into volume on the way down. You're at 700,000. You're going to 1 million. Not the end of the world, because we have already got the test on the way down first. Okay. If I go to the GDX, what you're going to see by the end of the day here, I suspect what you're going to see at the end of the day. The GDX at 20 million right now, right? I see the buy you're talking about, no doubt about it. I suspect you're going to get more volume. It's going to be the follow-through, Mark, that we're really going to be looking at. So that's where it really shakes down to. When you get now, this question, folks, is an awesome question. So what happens is this. Picture, the first time in the trade book I wrote, oh my God, I don't even know, it's 20 years ago or whatever. You can never have higher volume on a continual basis on the way up forever, the same on the way down. And what I found is that, so on the way down here, he had volume, he had, nice volume, well, not nice volume, he had large volume, okay? But once the sellers are out of the way, okay, so volume. That volume, however, the correlation, let's bring the GDX up again, because the correlation on the way down is that, okay, what are you going against? Because that's where you're going to be looking at, okay, there's funds that have bought this out here before, and guess what? Are they going to basically get out of the marketplace? And what you can see is that when we came down, you still came down with a lot lighter volume. I mean, inside the GDX, you can make the case pretty heavily on a couple bars, actually. You know what I mean? When I talk about a weekly, let me put this on a monthly for a second. I believe it's going to be the same on the monthly. Yeah, on the monthly, it's even better, man. Look at that monthly, Mark.
Yeah.
See that monthly?
Yeah.
So what happens here, folks, it's not you and I, that are making these things happen. I mean, in the metals market, trust me, for the amount of tigers and tigresses that do trade the metals out here, we're a presence. There's no two ways about that. I mean, I can tell you a few stories, but we're definitely a presence. And I think we're in great shape, man. I mean, I like how this is set up. I like the whole deal. You had a down. You had the stories that Bitcoin's better than gold. You got all of the above. It's like, okay, man, this is what happens. You have the stories that interest rates are never going to stop going up. You have you know what I'm saying? It's just there's a decent package here, and I don't expect a one-way trip on the way up. But you've been doing this long enough. I expect it's going to be choppy, folks. Okay, back and forth. But my take is we're going. That's where this is shaking out, man. So.
Okay. So you think like the GLD is heading back to the highs?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we take a look at this, the GLD hasn't broken its downtrend yet. Has not. The GLD is going to need a lot more work. The equities, so the GLD, folks, is actual physical metal. The equities, however, have broken their downtrend. Yeah. And, even on the equities, the GDX, not from the highs, but we have broken the downtrend on the GDX from 39. You're at 32.48. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The real kicker here is going to be this dollar. What has happened is this. The dollar took a long period of time, really, to get the traction, okay? So when that does happen, that does put more strength inside the dollar, because that was the building cause of it. So
You get the volume on the dollar? Because I'm just looking at the UUP, and it's same thing. It's coming down on lighter volume than it went up on.
I don't use the volume on the currencies because it just doesn't seem to. Do you know what I'm saying? I like the UUP. I see what you're saying. What Mark's saying here is that we are pulling back with 1.2 million in the UUP, and that's really light volume. But because of the currencies just don't have volume, period. There's so many different venues. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But it looks to me like we really got action out here, man. And it makes sense because we've been doing this long enough also. We know, when I started the gold report, folks, people thought that only gold would go, the markets would get destroyed. If we learned anything, if markets go down hard, gold and silver is going to get on hard. Don't let someone tell you that, hey, guess what? Gold's going to go up when markets go down. No, it doesn't happen, okay? Now, over the longer period of time, that, yes, gold will keep getting stronger, go down less than the markets, but you get the gist of it. And now, the bottom line is you get a market, you get a stimulus bill coming out, and you have buyers, man. So
I was looking at the DIA also, just going to take a look at that at some point. It looks like it broke a swing with volume yesterday, which would send it to about 327, but I don't know if you think that's accurate or not.
It is accurate. Yeah, I like it. I know. And I think it's really surprising, too. That's the other side of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the Dow in particular. But, yes, it did break it. And, it's teetering out here today, but that's telling me that, guess what? That baby's going too, because inside the Dow Industrials out here today, when you do take a look at the strength versus the weakness out here, bottom line, excuse me, bottom line is that you have, Microsoft is the leader. And before this, downdraft, Microsoft was one of the strongest stocks in the marketplace, man. Yeah. I'm going to talk about Microsoft next, but that's a nice setup, man. So, a lot of money out here chasing a lot of assets, or little assets.
Yes.
Cooking, brother. Right. Have a great one, man. Let's go to Jose in Lakeland. Jose, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tom. Tom, I'm about to launch a new product into the marketplace. I don't know if you want a ground floor opportunity here. I can't say what it is. Oh, hell, let's say what it is. I'm going to tell you on the air. Glow-in-the-dark wallpaper, Tom. It's going to eliminate the light bulb.
I like it, man. Hey, I'm sure we grew up with glow-in-the-dark wallpaper, didn't we?
Probably. Hey, I've got a question about the tech wreck.
Okay, stay right there. Quick break, and we can come right back. Dow right now, up 141. NASDAQ up 520. S&P's up 69. We'll come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with a 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. NASDAQ up 501. You got it, 501, folks. The NQs are, the NDX is up 523. We're talking with Jose from Lake, and we're talking about, we're going to talk about that tech wreck on the way down. So, what do you think, man? Jose? I lose him? Yeah. I lost him. Okay, let's talk about the tech wreck anyway, because that was a good question. And yesterday we were going through this, okay? What I was explaining, as you're looking at the NDX 100, because I love trading the Qs, okay? The bottom line is that, first, if we take a look at Microsoft's up $7 today. What you're going to see on Microsoft, bottom line, comes back to a breakout area. Let's put this in here. Okay. So what you're going to see here comes back to the breakout area. And it's just, I mean, we were coming back to 243 million shares. Even last week when it did volume, it did 168. We'll get Jose back. Hey, Jose, what's happening, man?
Hey, Tom, regarding this tech wreck, look, a pancake has two sides. Wall Street calls this 34% correction in 3 weeks, consolidation. The public calls it capital market institutional fraud. I mean, come on, this is a little overdone. But regard that. Forget that. What is your opinion now with Microsoft and these tech stocks? Is this going to be sell on the bounce, that type of thing?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
No, Microsoft, folks, right until this started, was one of the strongest stocks in the marketplace. It's still strong, and big time too. If we take this up and you put this back, you're going to see on a weekly basis. The bottom line is that the ratio was 168 million versus 249. So pretty intense. I mean, I'm not a big Tesla person, but the bottom line is that plenty of people are, and I suspect that wants higher price too. But if we start talking Microsoft, if you start talking Google, if you start talking Amazon. They want higher price, man.
Cadence Design? What do you think of that?
Cadence Design.
That's down 30 points in 3 days.
That's CAD, right?
CDNS, yeah.
CDNS. Cadence has, we were talking about this before. This equity really has a huge amount going for it because what has happened, folks, is this. So picture this. We're in a market. We know that the amount of money that's been put in the market and the economy in general is huge. That being said, everyone's after assets. So the stock market in general, that's the quickest way inside of asset, right? Liquidity, in, out, and all that. Cadence Design, bottom line, this came down hard and fast. There's no two ways about that, man. It's like, okay, those 2 weeks are like pretty intense. what you're going to have to watch is just, well, first off, because we did go to a lower low, this is a rejection of lower price. And what I mean specifically is this, folks. So picture how this came down. Last week, this came down from 147 to 122, had 13 million shares traded. When that happens, you have to get to a lower low to show that there's no more sellers, not zero sellers.
Yeah.
That's what we did. We not
That's
only did
what we
that.
did. That's good to hear.
We not only did that, now you're eating right back inside this bar. You know, you're going to have to keep your eye on this baby, Jose. And, you know, I think we flipped into a consolidation. So if that's the case, Cadence can probably make it close to the high again. And then I think, you know, it come back down to these levels again. And it's going to stay there for a while. You know, I mean, this in the market in general, I think that's kind of where we are. You know, we get a wide consolidation that can go on for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 months or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because look, you said it last segment. What? We're not gonna be in growth stocks anymore. I mean, come on. What are we gonna? What is Wall Street gonna buy? Delta Airlines and some land.
It's not. That's right. Well, you know, it's so intriguing, folks. And he's talking about Cadence Design. My first office was in Waltham on Trapello Road, and that's where Cadence Design was, and that's where I actually learned about it. They had an office there anyway. And the bottom line is that if I've learned anything, technology growth stocks get killed on the way down. They turn quick, and, you know, this country's growing. Everything's growing. There's more people every day, man. So, cooking, brother.
Sure. And there's going to be plenty of need for glow-in-the-dark wallpaper.
I love it. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Take care.
Okay, let's go take a look at some of the stocks for some of the tigers out here. Okay, let me get this thing straight. Sabania. Okay, so this equity here, folks, you talk about a strong like a bull. This is Sabania. Okay, so the low is $3.50. The high is $20. Inside of this, our man Frank from Gloucester, he turned us on to this. The bottom line is that they're big into the platinum market. They're big into the gold market. You're trading $18.45. If you happen to be in this one, the bottom line is that what you're going to see when we just went through this metals correction, well, guess what? Sabania didn't go through it. You know, so you can expect more sideways move on this. Nice setup, though. And when we do take a look, let's go to the platinum market for a second and take a look at platinum. My take is that platinum actually is going to go over the price of gold once again, folks, okay? So this is going to be really intriguing watching, you know, how long this takes to shake out. Platinum right now is up $23. And this is a classic, man. I mean, if you're new to the markets, just check it out. This is right down to the breakout area. Rejected it. Going topside again. Hasn't quite broken the downtrend yet. Almost there. Bottom line is that you have higher prices that are coming at you. We're going to take a look at WKEY. So WKEY, this is an cybersecurity company. The low is $3.90. The high is $18.49. Let's see what they do. So this is intriguing. Meaning, I'm pulling the numbers up. It looks like they went from 12 million. They're only making 8 million per 6 months right now. But let's see what they have. Okay, so this came into the lows. I'd be a little careful with this one, man. So what you have here is this. Yeah, I'd definitely be careful with it. This is a highly volatile stock. This thing looks to me like it wants to test again 545, and you're at 641. And then this one here, folks. Okay, this is a trip. This one, you know, this is an equity that I followed a long period of time. I know the CEO. I've interviewed the CEO at least 6 times. I've sat with the CEO and have a beer in this particular case, which is Mark Bristow. The low is $12.65. The high is $31. The question is Fidelity stopped selling it? And they haven't stopped selling it, but I can tell you this. I bought this equity this morning. Because this equity, when this equity starts moving, man, it moves in a big way. Oh, actually, they haven't sold any this week. That 30 million number was there on Friday. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave! Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow. So Dow Industrials right now are up 80. You get the NASDAQ up 466. S&Ps are up 58. And let's go over to this tick because, you know, we were talking about this tick a couple of days ago, folks, and I was talking about the aspect that I, hadn't seen a down tick like this in a long time, and that's that 1956. That 1956 was established on Thursday. That was one big number. Then yesterday you got a 1329, and then we also got a 1364. That number there, those are big numbers. That is saying that on Thursday, what we did do is that you had simultaneously selling at lows on the bid. And that's when you can basically start sniffing out that, okay, we're going to get some kind of a pop here. The silver market in general, it's going to be intriguing watching silver. Why? Because on the downdraft inside of the marketplace, meaning gold and silver, silver was showing that it was stronger than gold. As we come off this low, if we continue to see silver stronger than gold, the probability is that the run is going to be stronger than you actually think. Because when silver can actually really get going to the top side, different ball game. Let's go back to Barrick Gold a second. We're just talking about Barrick Gold. So with Barrick Gold, folks, okay, Fidelity has been a seller in a huge way, all the way down. And the bottom line is that when Fidelity's a seller, it's a huge freaking problem. There's no two ways about that. You can see that the last get-go on is the 30 million shares. They're still laying out here with 108 million shares. That being said, guess what? I bought Barrick Gold this morning. The bottom line, we pulled this back and we take a look at it. It's like, this is still a classic. They can sell as much as they want. It's like, okay, you come back to the breakout area. The breakout area there is 1826. That's telling me that, you know, bottom line, we get 30 game. We're at 20. And when Barrick moves, it moves fast and furious. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Have a great one, safe one, folks. Please tell your friends about TFNN.